So, I guess I should say last time on Heroes of Advancing. Today we are switching up a bit. We're changing DMs. This is Nick, the voice of Dowroc. Everything is going to continue on. I'm just from where we left off. We left the spire and went to go get Bryn.
Dropped her off with Trevor.
Enrolled Bryn. We met somehow under connections with Megan, who happens to know everybody in the world, everyone important in the world.
Yeah, and just this part of the world.
She only knew Trevor and the dragon.
The Dragon King.
Dragon King. So,
Dragon King, She seems really nonchalant about like it's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
No, it's not really. Like, oh yeah, I met him. Like, what? Anyway.
What was it? Yeah, I've met that god before. Wasn't that T-Rex crazy though?
Yeah,
yeah, basically. Yeah, he bestowed me with power. Anyway. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Through there, we got confirmation that we should probably go to the Dragon City to deliver the mask to the Dragon King so he can knows what to do with them other than what Trevor can do. The party decided to wait a couple days to get Bryn settled in. Before that, is there anything you guys want to do in the town for the couple days that you have? I don't really have a map. Did you have a map for the Wizardtown, John?
I have kind of like a
description. This description.
He'll have probably the thing for like he did the other towns.
Okay, let me look.
Okay.
I can't remember if I did this one or not, but
anything that Dowroc would want to do also.
Well, we wouldn't really find. Oh, I'm not logged in. Hold on a second. Being stupid. We wouldn't really find regular services here, but we could probably find really good potions and maybe some magic items, and possibly spell scrolls. Like we're talking fairly expensive stuff at that point.
I assume most of the stuff that's in the town is going to be more high end,
Yeah.
So probably out of our price range, unless we find like cheap, a cheap vendor maybe that has like more basic things.
All right. The problem with this is like it's a big town, so like the way I did the map is a little different, but I'll show it to you. So if you look at it, it's in general now.
Oh, hey, it's like it's a render of it instead of a.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So if you look at it, you can see there's the market is the square in kind of the middle.
The bluish roofs.
No, the place with the wooden fence around it.
Oh,
is
okay.
The market. That's where we would buy like supplies and stuff.
Okay.
Shops though would be in the blue section, like potion shops and okay. Like clothing stuff like that. And then the red roofs are residences. There's like a church next to the market. You can see that there. And then the tower and the community leader's castle. And then there's a couple things outside in the bridge, and they're pretty garrisoned off.
So just the hierarchy is that Trevor is pretty much the de facto ruler, but doesn't
he doesn't govern.
Govern, okay.
But like if he says something, people listen to him.
Yeah.
So there's like a governor.
Far.
There's like a governor that like does the day-to-day politics, but like Trevor's in charge and everybody knows that.
Okay. I read some of the history and I kind of like the history. Yeah. Okay. Is he able to leave his tower?
Yes, he is able to leave his tower. It isn't always him that does it, but yes, he leaves his tower often.
Okay. I just wanted to speak. Like for the like if he could travel to Corwood, he could be in Corwood.
I will put it this way: he might be in Corwood right now.
Okay.
He might have been in Corwood while he was talking to us.
Okay. Mirror images.
Something.
Yeah. Something.
Split form.
Alrighty. Answers my question. And ignore the dragon in the.
Are we opening the map or?
Or I'm just saying, are we ignoring the dragon? And
there's like where is it? The river's real.
Oh, over by the river. Okay.
Yeah, the river's really there. The bridge is the one that gave us a weird feeling when we were crossing it the other day.
Oh, okay.
And the dragon's just there because we're in dragon country, and I thought it'd be cute, but.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And I imagine dragons come to say hi every once in a while, Like a dragon could probably perch on the top of that tower,
Yeah.
Just a reminder, technically speaking, if we're gonna once we leave, we will have to go and get a passport into Dragon Horde from Horde Gate before we can go. But if we don't plan to spend time in Horde Gate, I'll just describe the process and we'll move on.
Well, Dowroc is going to go to the temple and discuss his
templeness
with the cleric. And is this temple bigger than? Is there more, or is it more like the rest of the temples?
It's quite big, and there are there are altars here to gods you don't even recognize.
Okay.
To the regular, like the ones you'd expect too, but like ones you don't even recognize. And the healers here, the clerics, they seem, I don't know, loftier, but they're not. It's not like they're not interested in talking to you.
You said they're not, or are they?
Oh, they are. They are. They certainly are.
Oh, I thought you said they weren't. That's why I was like, wow.
Oh, sorry.
Rude.
Say offering a donation to. Is there any like dominations that are like specific? I'm guessing there would be clerks that are specific to the certain god that Dowroc is looking for. So
yeah, sure.
Sure. Anyway, he's going to discuss them with them and probably just donate. Since this is a bigger city, probably a lot more than he usually does.
They appreciate it. But they don't seem overly concerned with it because
they probably have enough money.
Yeah, people in this town don't really want for anything.
Okay. So there's no like homeless population here?
No,
or
there's
like
not
much of the population. Okay.
You ask that, and they say only those who actually want to be.
So I just let them know what I was. If there is a need for it to go ahead and use this, or however you feel you guys can use this money to whatever you need to, and just want to help the needy.
The kind of head of the congregation is he also introduced himself as one of Trevor's archmages. He says that's noble of you, and we will gladly accept.
Yeah.
Dowroc will probably spend the rest of the time just setting Brent up and just telling her about what he has to go through, and that how just be good to the teachers, like you've been treat your teachers like you've treated me so far. Just listen intently to what they have to say, because they probably know a lot more than what I can. This would be treasured in my younger years. I know that.
Like during these few days, I think Lloyd's gonna kind of just be off on himself. Nothing really of importance. He's not like interacting with a bunch of people or anything. He's just kind of off on his own. Meanwhile, Zack is gonna make his way back down to like the river area. and just see kind of who's there, or if there's any like boats or ships or anything like that?
There would be boats. There would be some smaller commercial boats that travel up and down the river in this area between here and the Sapphire Gulf, across the river, Skystone, and the couple of towns north of here. Nothing too big, just small crews and cargo.
Okay. He would just spend time kind of chit-chatting with a couple of the crew members and just kind of learning things. So just learning basic things about boats, or more in-depth things about boats and stuff while he has time, if they're willing.
I imagine they would be. People through here are pretty friendly. Still a lot of like dragonborn and lizard folk and stuff, though.
Which Zack finds fascinating. Just because where he's from in Hallbrook and the surrounding, there's not too many races that look non-human. So to see lizard and dragonborn is very exciting for him.
They will tell you, though, if you want to see bigger ships, Sapphire Gulf does have like an actual port, which is like, I don't know, a couple hours walk from here.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's across the river and then down a fairly short road.
What, do you try to buy something?
Yeah, I want bracers of defense for Todd.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. Igo could wear those too, technically, couldn't he?
Yep.
He would just have 2 more AC.
Those are leather. Todd can't eat leather. Or Igo can't eat leather.
Yeah, but he would just wear them.
You go wear them. Big. Too big.
Yeah, they could fit them, Johan.
How much is it?
Actually, I don't even know how much gold I have. How much
Yeah,
gold do I even have? Bracers are, what, rare, I think?
Never
Yeah.
got paid.
Yeah, the recommended cost was 6,000 to 12,000. Which, I mean, I can't afford that right now, so.
Woo!
I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Nick, about what?
I said we never got paid for anything. I guess we don't get paid.
I mean, technically, Trevor didn't do anything. Like, he didn't have us collected, so maybe the Dragon King or, in Dragon Horde will give us something, but, yeah, I can't afford anything. I'm just looking at a few different things, and I'm like, I have 740 gold, and I can't afford jack. So I'm pretty content with just spending time down with their ships. I don't plan on buying anything or attempting to buy anything.
I think Johan's gonna wander the streets. He's gonna try to get a feel for the nature magic in the area. He's kind of been feeling the magic coming off of the meteor since he got into this region, but he hasn't really taken a chance to stop and actually soak it in, And it feels different. That's at Skystone.
That's the other town that we passed to get to. That's where the meteor fell, and that's where Trevor draws power from.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Since it's
do we know if he's drawing it from the sky? Is the sky stone the meteor that fell? Is that the name of the meteor?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's specifically what he's drawing it from. It's not like he's drawing it from the planet or anything. He's drawing it from the stone.
that is one of the things he draws power from. Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming that was extremely protected.
Oh, I have to imagine.
Like how Fort Knox is in some random normal looking town, pretty much.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised if the town you can even find it, because I would imagine he'd have some kind of spell over it, if possible, to disguise the town.
Well, that's the thing. All of us have some sort of magic sense, so I'll go into a little more detail about that now. You get the sense walking around that there are wards in place that could kind of spring into effect at a moment's notice. You just get the sense everywhere you go that a spell is about to be cast, and you start to get used to it after a while when you realize nothing's happening. but it's constant. And you also feel magic coming from the walls and from the water, and you see like little accoutrement on a bunch of the people in town just living their lives, doing their business, that look like they could be emblems or focuses, and you kind of get the feeling that a lot of the people here could kick your ass if they really wanted to. That this place, as welcoming as it is and as kind as everyone is, it's also extremely dangerous. And I think Johan would be the most suspicious of that, which is why he
gets suspicious.
He's kind of sticking to the outstreets and observing people more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But
probably definitely observing him.
at the same time, though, he's kind of with the mindset that, well, if they didn't want us here or they wanted to do anything, then it would be done already. So,
yeah,
this is more of a military base, pretty much.
Yeah,
than a city.
In fact, I would imagine if you guys wander too close to the walls in a couple places, they would kind of casually guide you back the other direction, you know?
Like, why don't you come back over here?
Yeah.
Or like a like uniform.
In fact, I think Megan would be following Johan around a little bit, because he's kind of wandered away from the group, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
just doing my job.
And I think he would point this out to her, and she'd say like yeah, they're definitely ready for a fight, but I don't think they're a threat. Not to us, anyway.
Behave yourself, Johan. Let's see. What was Dowroc wanting to do? Oh, did Zack want to tell us about his ring, or?
He wasn't going to yet, but he was gonna. Hold on.
I didn't know if he wanted. I don't know. He had brought it up before.
He didn't bring it up to the people, but he was gonna ask like the shops in town to see if they maybe could help identify it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, he could have gone to Dowroc, but he didn't really think about it at the time, so he'll stop by like a magic shop and just see what they kind of think, or if they can identify it for a price, or if it's for free or anything like that. Because I don't know if this type of town, if a service like that would cost money.
I would say yes.
I figured as much, so I guess
it's
how much it kind of costs to do it.
It's a service. You can kind of be spoiled with Dowroc being able to do it.
Yeah, I agree. Since he at least, well, you know the spell at least, right? So,
yeah.
But yeah, you're the only one of us, because I don't think Johan knows it, does he?
Identify now.
Yeah, no. All right. I'll go up to the shop and just ask how much the services would cost in order to identify an item.
Let's see. How much would they cost?
If I can even afford it.
Here's somebody saying 10 gold per level plus cost of any consumed materials. Here's one that says, look at the cost to craft the spell scroll of that spell and then divide it by 5. Which I don't even know what that would be.
Spell scroll. Let's see. How much do spell scrolls cost? Because identify is what? A first level?
Yeah.
Here's somebody that uses... God, this is staggering. 50 for a cantrip, 100 for a level 1. Then it multiplies by 2 each level.
So 200. So it'd be 200 or 200 divided by 5.
Oh, it would just be flat 200, says this person.
Oh,
they
Gotcha.
they want money to be difficult to come by, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's whatever. If we want to do like that kind of thing, that's fine. I know 99% of the time Dowroc's going to be identifying most of the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they say like, because this person's arguing like places can't charge a lot for first level spells because, like you'll have healers that cast like cure wounds, and that's their job, you know. But like people, like it would be completely unreasonable if healthcare cost so much that people couldn't afford it. Oh wait, never wait. That's the real world. Here's another one saying you could pick a range, like first level spells might be 10 to 50 depending on how long it takes them to cast or something.
Let's see, 1 minute.
This one guy said if you just roll 3d10s, and that's how much it costs.
Oh. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. I mean, that's only going to cap at 30 gold, so I don't know if that's enough for you, or...
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. 17 gold.
Okay.
Remove
It's not like it consumes anything. All it does is consume a minute of their time. So,
well, true.
17 gold in a minute is it's pretty good.
Yeah. That's like $17 an hour, like a minute.
No, it's not even like that. It's like, well, if you want to convert the conversion from gold to silver to copper and stuff like that, gold's like the platinum.
I guess that's fair, yeah, because we just kind of strictly go off gold to make it easier instead of having to go, you find 2 copper pieces and stuff.
So wizards certainly need gold, like gold, so.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I will hand over the gold ring that Zack obtained from Gadwin and hand it over to be identified and hand over the 17 gold.
So yeah, similar process that Dowroc uses. A feather and a pearl, and I think they actually do the ink, so you have ink to parchment instead of a magical component. So you have the definition of what it does, and
oh, okay, so it's like almost like they write it down on like a card and hand it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Instead of having it float there and Dowroc read it, they just hand you a card to have a more permanent, in case you forget.
Convenient.
Cool. So shopkeep hands it back to Zack, kind of hands him the piece of paper and thanks him, and kind of has him go on his way. And Zack kind of reads it and and then he puts it in his pocket and then heads back over to everybody. But
yeah, I will at this point kind of gravitated towards the market, not buying anything. I'm just looking around. Maybe I'll buy an apple. Which I'm not really sure where they would get apples around here. It doesn't look like they would grow in this particular environment, but they seem to have various different foodstuffs.
It does not seem... But yeah, I mean, they'd have to get food in, like shipped in, or, so...
But I'll just be kind of hanging out there. It's kind of central, and I figure that's the most likely place that I would bump into you guys.
I mean, that's where Zack is right now. Is Dowroc still at the temple, or...?
I don't think so. Be just taking in the sights, probably seeing if there's any Steam technology related shops or anything like that that's not really common for Wood, but
yeah, you wouldn't really see much of that here. If there's something that's kind of powered, it would be like moving by magic instead of by technology. Which might also interest you, but it's not exactly the same thing. There is an airship though, docked at the tower, that might be of interest. It would actually look pretty much like the one in the image.
Like a blimp almost.
Yeah, like a boat with a blimp instead of a sail.
Zack definitely is interested.
You also look at it and you see what you would recognize as some version of the royal crest, but it's not exactly like the one you would recognize nowadays. But it doesn't really it doesn't really seem out of the ordinary. It's just on the side of the blimp piece.
I guess Zack is just gonna try to meet back up with Dowroc, I guess, and just see how Bryn's settling in. Is it still first day, I guess, or the start of?
Just whatever you guys wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Just know it how you guys wanted to do the days. Dowroc is going to spend time with Bryn pretty much for the first day, and then partway through the second day, and and then he's gonna go to the temple at least after he's sure that Bryn was taken care of, and then just wander the town for his own curiosity. He doesn't have anything he can buy for right now besides just like probably like a snack or something like that. So
yeah, I mean, Johan's not gonna do much over the 2 days. He'll probably check in with Bryn at the tower a couple times, you know.
Yeah, just to see.
Yeah, just to see, make sure she's doing good. But like he doesn't feel exactly threatened by this place, but he doesn't want to stay here any longer than he has to. So he kind of hovers relatively close to the gate the entire time, you know.
What's Johan think of Bryn? And Dowroc. What does Johan think of Bryn? And
he likes her.
Dowroc.
He likes Dowroc. He likes Dowroc a lot. He likes that Dowroc took Bryn in and thinks that's really, really good of him.
Actually, I forget. Did the characters know that he adopted her? I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I forget if we knew or not.
I imagine he wouldn't have said it or anything, but I imagine Johan really appreciates someone who would go out of their way to be a good father to someone. He's never really seen that before.
Yeah.
And so he actually really admires Dowroc. He thinks that Dowroc's a little naive, but like one of the things he would very much like is if one day you didn't have to worry about whether or not you were naive because things were better, you know. So it's not like he holds it against him or anything. And he likes Bryn. He's just not very good with kids.
Yeah, Dowroc. It's definitely a new dad vibe from Dowroc. Not sure. He's definitely did this on a whim and not really sure how to. Now that it's actually happened, he's definitely.
He's like, I wonder how this is going to turn out.
He's definitely. Oh, okay.
It was a definite like run head first into the situation and then later go.
Yeah, definitely get that vibe from Dowroc. So, while you guys are out between halfway through the second day, Johan, please roll perception checks. Or whichever, or use your passive perception, whichever is higher.
Is that how you're supposed to actually do it? I feel bad if that's actually supposed to be how you do it. Okay.
My passive perception is 17, which is higher than 10. Okay. So
you hear it before you actually see the effects. Okay. You hear something from below you, but then you look up. You hear everybody saying and then there's a vibration.
Like an earthquake kind of thing, or
yeah, kind of like an earthquake.
Okay.
And then you see the defenses, like the barrier that were there, kind of waver a bit.
Ooh.
But they come back into place, just as quickly as they did.
Like it wobbles almost,
yeah,
or
it separates and then comes back on. Parts of it crack a little bit or detach, I would say, and then realign again.
Okay. You said that's the barrier?
Yeah, that's the barrier around the city.
Okay.
The sky around it. You notice something's the barrier shimmers and then comes apart and then reattaches to itself.
Alright, so
is that
and everyone just stops. There's a point where everyone stops.
And frozen?
Yeah, they just look up at the sky after the barrier happens, and then everyone's just kind of in a hurry to get to one of them.
Alright, so Johan's gonna go ahead and draw his sword just to be ready, and shillelagh it so it starts to glow with green markings.
Zack at least is holding on to the key. So, and at a moment's notice, he can kind of activate it in case he needs the sword.
What is Megan doing?
She will also have her hand on her sword.
Okay.
Lloyd's very just kind of hands crossed, but you can see that he's focusing a little bit more because he doesn't really need to grab anything to do anything.
Cheater.
Dowroc is probably...
He's focusing intently.
Dowroc knows that there's something probably going on that should not be going on. And he's probably going to try to...
So are all the townspeople stopped and they looked up? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like you said, like John said, that there's some people that are on the uniform, I would say, that would stop. Like, the whole town is on alert, pretty much.
Yeah,
like,
they're continuing to respond to it.
Yeah, you would see, if there was any kind of threat, you would see maybe like 1 in 9, 1 in 10 people kind of readying themselves, where everybody else kind of just like backs into the nearest building, you know?
Okay. Does anything else happen, or is it just kind of do that for a quick second and then everyone's responding to it?
Everyone's responding to it. Like, they're heading towards, like, most of the unclothed people are heading towards the tower.
Okay.
Do I hear anything else? Like any indication of what's going on?
Just people saying, get to the tower.
Okay.
Let's get to the tower.
Okay.
I guess Zack will look around and see if anybody's, I don't want to say struggling to get there, like maybe, like are families leaving their house to go to the tower, or are they just going back in their house?
No, they're just going back in their house. It's just mainly the security that's going to the tower.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
Except for the uniform guards are trying to just keep order. It's kind of Russian.
So it's like officials are heading towards the tower.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
on the uniform, the big guys are the guys you said that you shouldn't mess with are the ones that are heading towards the tower.
I'm gonna go.
The uniform guards are more of a marshal, keep the peace.
Does Dowroc seem intrigued to go to the tower because of Bryn?
Yes.
Then
I'm also.
I would say, as Zack, we should probably head to the tower and see if maybe they know anything, or we can help where we can.
Johan would have already kind of grabbed Megan's wrist and started that way already himself.
Not the opposite. Once you guys reach the tower, it seems that the non-uniform guards are trying to just keep people back a little bit, but Dowroc is definitely
trying to get his way through.
He's definitely getting some angry responses from Dowroc saying my kid had kids in there.
A good normal response.
Yeah. I'll step up next to him and I'll ask the people blocking their way what's going on.
If they actually tell us something, or if they're just gonna.
That shouldn't be anything too serious. It's but seems the barriers are intact. It's just something that is different, and different around here is usually needs to be looked into.
Does this happen a lot around here?
Never in my day has it happened.
Then maybe you could help us. We're visitors. We don't understand the procedure. We also just had an audience with the wizard a couple days ago. If there's anything we could do to help, I'm sure he would want us to. Maybe you could let us in to talk to him again. And
he looks. He's kind of like I would say a junior. He kind of looks around, looking around to see if there's someone else. Kind of looks
more senior to him.
Send us off to his manager.
Around, and then how he's looking around, and then you hear a familiar voice behind you. Help. Always help. Yes. This does concern you a little.
And I turn around.
Who do we see?
Trevor is standing there.
Of course.
I wonder if it's really him though.
Oh, every Trevor is really Trevor.
He's just that magical.
It's like, seems my assistant got a little rebellious. And you see him just like take the, you kind of see him with the Dowroc, you kind of see a mage hand kind of lift up the bag of holding and bring it to him. And he empties it and he examines the masks a little bit closer. It's like, yeah, she pulled a fast one on you, it looks like. These are fake.
They're fake.
They're fake, yes.
Do you have any idea what all we went through to get these things?
Is she, Zack asks, could she make things like this on the spot, or did she know that we were coming?
He kind of looks up and looks out in the distance a little bit.
I imagine the dragon masks are not a common item, so to be able to fake them, now granted with magic obviously it's possible, but...
Probably had these made in advance, it looks like, by someone else. She can probably mask the magic for it, but not create them herself.
So someone else is involved in this then?
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Correct.
We know that these things are a massive focus of power. Where would she take them? Would she go back to that spire, or is there somewhere else with it that their power might be of use?
Well, her main job is the warden of the prison.
The prison? What prison?
There's a prison here?
Below the tower, there is a prison where we stick the things we can't normally handle.
So, a prison of unkillable monsters.
Well, not unkillable.
Just hard to kill. Okay.
Highly resistant.
Only resistant. Her services are the head person through the 1st through 8th floor. I manage the 9th block, keeping those beings in hibernation.
How many, are there 9 total blocks?
Correct. There are 9 total blocks.
With what happened with the barriers, would that have something to do with your assistant and this situation?
It looks like she's has conspired to create a prison break.
Oh, good.
For some reason.
Do you have?
Does she do this often? Does she kind of act out a lot? You just don't seem very surprised with the fact that she's doing it. So,
I mean, she's always had that agitated air with me.
Why is that?
I couldn't tell you, really. I'm not a people person.
Well, where is she now? Do you think she's in the prison?
Well, the issue is that surge of power that we experienced just now is the main control panels in the prison going down. We need somebody to go down to the prison and restore the control panels to keep prisoners in.
Is there a reason if this is Lloyd talking? Is there a reason that somebody as powerful as you wouldn't be able to do it?
Well, I have to maintain the 9th floor. Those are the beings that would definitely cause earth-shattering consequences if they were to get out.
Gotcha. So you're basically maintaining concentration on that, so you can't necessarily divert your attention to the other 8 floors.
There are beings in the 9th block that you would have nightmares for the rest of your life, and maybe even beyond that.
And I take it that if you stop focusing on them for a second, they'll get out too?
Correct. There are already signs of cracks.
So, let me guess. I'm just going to throw it out there. While your forces maintain order in the town, you want us to go down there and do it?
would be very much appreciated.
Well, we do also need to kind of get the mask back from her as well.
Yeah.
See why.
We just got those. We just got those though.
We would very much reward you. You wouldn't be empty-handed. This would be a very, very big responsibility.
Whatever.
I guess I gotta ask how Megan's reacting to the thought of going into a prison and fighting a bunch of things.
She's putting on a brave.
She used to be excited about fighting, but then she was kind of like the whole
roll
Dragon's Fire. She was like, eh.
Roll insight.
Okay. What you do? Let's see.
Daisy, what are you doing? Oh, she got a hot pie pan. Whatever, she can have it. I don't care.
Ooh.
You notice that.
Guidance 11.
You notice that that's fine. You notice that she seems to be putting on a brave face, but you don't know. There might be something a little off about it. Still, she's not arguing that she doesn't want to go or anything. So you have more important things to worry about right now.
This Trevor is basically dressed up as a different Trevor, like more of he's like in a suit more than wizard robes.
Like the one that we're talking to in the town, or
The one you're talking to in the town.
Cool.
okay.
And this Trevor says, I can give you a bit more details in my office of the prison itself. Maybe we should do this a little bit without the citizens within ear reach of...
Fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. So I guess we'll head in as
Trevor
quickly as we can.
This actual one is just going to snap his fingers, and all of you, including him, are in his office, and he's already sat down.
Cool.
Sorry if you have any nauseous effects from that.
Zack's like, that's weird. It was like teleporting that fast, and that it didn't even sense the magic really from it.
Dowroc is kind of looking around, kind of jittery, kind of nervous. As Trevor looks, it's like, no worries. No worries. The children and students here are always priority. They should be safe.
Safe with a crazy monster prison under it.
Yes, sounds very Hogwarts-like.
Yes.
What do you do? Just put the school in a different dimension when the monsters come out or something?
That's why we have the guards here. The prison isn't monsters in themselves. Each block is its own kind of separate reality.
Okay.
Suited for the crime and the severity.
Oh.
He actually takes the notebook from looks like it's from the desk in front of him. Looks like it's his kind of like his assistant's notes. Looks like Gamfell nicknamed these blocks, cute little nicknames for them. The block 1 is called Limbo.
Oh.
It's more of the lesser crimes.
Oh, okay.
But for people who didn't really mean for things to happen, it's more of a intake for people who are ready to be released.
Now, are these cell blocks set up that they can, I don't want to say work their way back up, so like somebody that's in 3, is it like they're just stayed there forever, or is there a chance that these individuals can get out? Like, do they move maybe from 3 to 2 and just kind of slowly restore themselves to a more civilized way of life?
The way it's more of their sentence time. The more you go, the lower you go into the further you get down to the numbers of the cell blocks, the slower the time is down there than it is in reality.
Oh, okay.
So a couple days could be 15 minutes in the world. You just feel everything is slower there due to the severity of the crimes.
I guess
we track the real world time compared to their prison time, and we keep it. Just helps us for the 9th floor because there are beings that have lived since eons down there.
I guess Zack will ask the question and he'll kind of inhale for a second and just... So I hate to ask, what floor is the panels for the control on?
The main floor control that controls everything, unfortunately, is the 9th block. There are 2 other main central areas that will turn on the further you go, but everything has been knocked out.
Gotcha.
So what do we have to do exactly?
You need reach the 3rd floor, the 6th floor, and then the 9th floor.
And each one has a portion of power that needs to be restored.
To restore the 9th floor.
And how do we do that? How do we restore power? Do we just go there? Is that it?
You would meet the wardens there, and they'll be able to help you restore the panels themselves.
All right.
Right now, it seems that they're most likely distracted with the residents there, that they have been unable to restore the power themselves.
Now, I guess another question, if the last power supply is on the 9th floor, do we know if something's happening on the 9th floor that we would potentially have to fight these world enders? Because I think we're a competent crew. I don't know if an eon-old enemy would be able to be defeated by us.
There shouldn't be an issue. I have things under control.
So you're able to, like, maybe suppress power or something, maybe?
Like, it is taking a lot of my thought process.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed.
To keep them in.
So we should hurry.
Yeah, that kind of turns to everybody. He's like, well, I mean, I guess, does anybody not want to go? As he asks everybody else?
Yeah, we need to... I mean, I'm going. We need to put as much force towards this as possible to get it done as quickly as possible.
Oh, I agree, but he kind of looks over at Megan and Lloyd, and he just kind of says, I mean, Megan, your only job was to transport us. Hopefully you are still willing to help us in this situation.
She says, well, if a bunch of monsters got out in the valley, that would certainly make it way harder for me to guide people, so I think this falls under my job description.
Sounds good to me. He kind of looks at Lloyd and he's like, well, what about you? And he just kind of more quiet, but he just says, well, anything that I can do to help cease destruction, I'll be glad to lend my hand where I can. Zack turns back around to Trevor and he says, all right, well, I guess we should start heading in.
Let us step into this space here. And he kind of hits a button, and then a portal, like looks like you're in the tower spire, and then the spire kind of rolls out, and it makes up like a glass, like a crystal, and you can see outside, and then he kind of ushers you all in. He kind of just seems to be able to control your group or grow as your group.
Oh, like the thing grows as big as it needs to grow, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
And then the wall kind of closes back in, and then you see Trevor clap his hands, and then you see the world kind of inverts upside down.
Oh, that's cool. That's great.
Trippy.
And then the other side opens, and you see like the world kind of is like purple when you're looking outside, but it looks like upside down pretty much.
Neat.
And then the wall opens up again, and you can open your map.
All right.
Now, is there anything on the map that's not there in reality? Like, are all these things supposed to be physically there, or are things not there?
Says you're not hosting a session. Give me 1 second.
So did we step off of this thing? You said,
Yeah, it's
right? Okay.
that opens up into the main center of the room where the dragon statue is.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. It's saying the DM is not currently hosting a game session.
Let me refresh the map page, maybe.
So
If not, I can close it all and try one more time.
There it goes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's maybe not the knives. That might be like the kitchen.
Oh, gotcha, over there. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you see that. Oh, sorry. Trevor actually gives Johan some papers that say that they are. He says these are passes to say that you are allowed. So you are an unofficial, official guards, new guard of this place. So to let you be able to, it's pretty much Trevor saying, "Hey, these guys are cool."
Always wanted to be a guard in a crazy wizard town.
We are the Guardian 6. Well, 5. I counted Bryn.
She's here in spirit.
Yes.
You see it is kind of quiet here. You come up and it's like a desk, and it's like there's a little map in the near the statue, in the center of the statue, saying welcome to the 9 Circles prison.
Do I notice the dragon at all, or is it just the generic dragon statue?
Yeah, it could probably be the king, the dragon king one. Or the dragon king of the
Horde.
The Horde. Like he would definitely have something to do with the creation of this prison.
Okay.
As well as Trevor.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna listen and see if I hear anything on this floor. Is it how? I got a 22 total.
Guidance.
Do I need guidance? All right, 23 total.
You hear hustling and bustling, probably to the left, like to the center, to the left.
Okay.
Like people are trying to restore order. You see a guard come in. Let's say, "Can I help you guys?"
I'll shove the papers in his face and be like, "What's going on in here?"
Well, we're having kind of an emergency. He kind of quickly reads over.
Lloyd is kind of in the background, says no shit.
Oh, okay. Trevor, I guess then Trevor explained everything to you guys of what's happening. Yes. To get to the next floor, we kind of having an issue right now with something.
What's the issue?
Our guard dog is kind of acting up in a weird way.
What?
Zack puts his hand on Johan's shoulder and he says, "Well, luckily for you, we have someone that's good with dogs."
Where is this animal?
Where is the animal?
And you hear like a scream in the right-hand side.
All right. I will. Where is that?
Near the temple. Well, it's at the right side near the temple.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll start heading towards it then, I guess.
Yeah, Zack kind of follows with him. Lloyd's kind of still just intrigued with the statue at the moment.
And you see at the center, you see a dead body.
Ooh, cool. Ooh. Great.
Looks like it was an office worker, male. Looks like there's burns on his body. I was wondering if anyone closer.
Where is he? Like in the center of the red room or what?
Yeah, the center of the red room where the blood is.
Remember, you have a pointer as well.
Go examine him while I send Todd kind of off over here to start sniffing things out.
Yeah.
What do I see? You said burns. Do I see anything else? Does it look like he was clawed or anything?
Is he obviously dead? Or is
He's
he
obviously
potentially...
dead. Looks like there's 3 large slashes from his neck, like from going across, and then to his chest, and then another across from his chest.
Okay.
Okay.
I will listen for the sounds of an animal then, I guess. And I'll also draw my sword again and get ready.
What you hear is thumping from the north.
Okay.
I will summon unkindness and
There he is.
have him fly in that way and try to get a look. Kind of circle the ceiling in here. Look around. Do I see anything in the temple room?
Yes.
What do I see in the temple room? And how quickly is it going to kill us all?
I gotta make sure that it works.
His unkindness die right away.
Give me one more step to here. Alrighty. John.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you notice, and I will DM it to you.
Cool. Great. That's just fantastic.
Next to them,
I say, big horned guy, big axe. We should get ready for a fight.
I guess Zack will ignite his.
Oh, there's another one. What's this other one?
and that is a woman standing next to him.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah, some kind of fire witch too.
Lloyd just like, luckily we have 2 fire users here that might be able to handle her.
And I'll call unkindness back, and he's just gonna kind of live on my shoulder for now.
Did it add them? Yes, it did add them. Cool. That's not their names, but...
Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh, okay, fire witch, and good, a good huge minotaur with an axe.
Yeah, love those. Love minotaurs. All right, and are they...
Is that the guard dog? Wait, wait a minute, where are they at? Are they at where they're at on the map, or...
Hold on. You gotta... They're not there. They seems to be talking to each other in the...
Did they seem, I guess I'll look at Johan, did they seem hostile, or did they just kind of look hostile?
I don't know. Do they seem hostile to me?
Are you approaching them?
Well, I meant when, like, unkindness flew in, did they seem, like, aggressive, or were they just kind of...
Like, was there...
There was definitely some blood on the Minotaur's axe.
Okay.
Okay, then Zack will approach, for sure.
Yeah, I'll...
It's definitely not looking.
I don't know how close you want us to get before potentially either getting noticed or...
I am going to actually take initiative here, and...
Oh.
I'm going...
He's just going full throttle.
Well, I mean, I'm not... This isn't going to hurt him yet.
We ensnaring him?
I'm going to...
Johan's no BS. He's just like, screw it.
Well, we already got the stinking masks once. I want them back. I'm gonna cast...
I like how that's Johan's motivation, not let's save the town or potentially all the... No, give me the mask back, you bastard.
It could be 2 things. I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Oh.
At 3rd level, targeting both of them for a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
That'll be a huge thing if they save, or if they don't save on that.
Yep. Yes, it will.
Sweet.
Let's see. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. They don't have character sheets, so I'm just checking to make sure.
Do they have monster sheets, or?
No. Well, they have monster stats.
Yeah.
Or stats, sorry, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
The Minotaur is frozen.
Cool.
But, by the way, as Johan's casting this, I will also prep a spell. But continue.
Roll the same.
Okay. Cool.
So they're both... Okay, never mind. So Zack doesn't prep the spell anymore.
All right, I'll walk in.
Well, I guess... Yeah.
Walk in kind of slow and casual.
Minotaur. What is the meaning of this?
Well, you've got blood on your axe. I figured it would be safer to talk to you when you weren't capable of swinging it. What's going on here?
There's a dead body out there too.
Escapee attempt.
And that would make you who exactly?
I was trying to think of a way to ask him without being like, "Are you the dog?"
He snarls at that. I am no dog.
Are you a guard on this floor?
I am Bulwark Hornsoul, the lieutenant here in charge of the lobby and the entrance to the prison. I am the leader of the troop Cerberus.
Bulwark and Talara. Okay.
I look at them. Do they have any like insignia or anything on them that would signify that they are actually part of the guard?
They have insignia. Looks like of a like a dog, like a three-headed dog insignia.
Zack will
On their chest. Well, the one Talara has the one on her belt, and Bulwark has one like a more sophisticated one on his lapel.
Zack will turn around and yell back to Dowroc and ask, "He's like, hey, could you go grab the guy that we spoke to when we got here?"
He's going to go back and go get him.
And Megan sticks with him.
And the guard is kind of shaken, kind of looking kind of nervous in front of Bulwark and Talara.
I'll say over my shoulder to the guy. I'm like, "These people work here?"
Yes, they're technically my boss. Yes,
and I'll drop concentration. I say sorry about that, but I'm sure you understand as well as I do that it's better safe than sorry.
Zack will ask the guard. They'll be like, "Well, what? When you were talking about the guard dog, is the guard dog on this floor? Are you referring to?" And I kind of just point without being very nonchalant, point over it.
He kind of tells that they are the guard dog.
Okay. I'll ask. I was like, "Well, what was wrong with him? I mean, what was the issue with him?"
And he kind of looks. He says, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, Fred, oh God."
What's wrong?
He wasn't a prisoner. He was my friend.
I guess we'll turn back toward Bulwark and Talara. I thought you said he was an escapee.
He's trying to desert. His duty.
How exactly does that warrant death?
Cowards.
Start getting into a more fighting position again.
Yeah. What gear do they have? Is it pretty much as pictured?
Yes.
All right. So
and then
I'm going to prepare heat metal, but I'm not going to cast it yet.
John, as you prepare your spell, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You get a arrow into your hand.
All right.
He has what? An arrow?
An arrow into your hand.
Into his knee?
Into his hand. And you take, let's see.
While you're figuring damage, can I do a perception check to see if I see where the arrow came from?
Yeah, same.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Perception.
22.
Well, yeah, John's gonna notice it for sure. I got a total I got 19. As we're percepting, I'm gonna look at the guard and be like, is there another person? Is there 3 of them?
20 damage.
20 damage?
Damn.
Jesus.
Damn.
Those people.
I feel like this prison's gonna be a little harder than we
Cool.
You saw it came from the pew right here.
Okay.
And then you see from underneath the pew. Yeah, there it is.
Is that his name or? Oh,
no.
Picked up Johan. Oh, is that like a little cat guy?
And he stands up from underneath the pew. Says, "Don't try anything funny."
Like, Zack will just be like, "Who the hell are you?"
"My name is Lycos, and we are Cerberus, the guardian of the first floor."
Well, we're not really looking for trouble necessarily.
Yeah, we're just trying.
We just were trying to enter through in order to help Trevor with restoring power.
Yeah, we're just
prefer not to fight you.
Trying to set things right.
Trevor.
Is that Lycos that's doing it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has more forward thinking than Trevor could ever be.
All right.
Do we notice who he's referring to? Is he referring to Talar, or is he just saying it in general?
She's just saying it in general.
Okay. Wait, is Lycos a girl?
Lycos is undefined.
Okay.
So I say, so you're talking about his assistant then. What was her name?
Yes, Lady Gamfell. Yes, she's the one.
Lloyd just kind of walks up over here and just says,
You see him,
huh?
you see him kind of move.
He just kind of, with his hands, in his pocket, and, just kind of like, "Are you going to let us pass or not?"
If you're working for Trevor, then you are not a friend of ours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna make you let us through.
I would like to, with Lloyd, let me read the description I guess a general question, how do you feel about prepping spells with stealth? Like, could he cast a vocal spell with stealth? Is he whispering it, so maybe he wouldn't get noticed?
Is it is it a verb? Is it like a hand component, or is it more of a?
It's all three. It's verbal, somatic, and material. But
Lycos would be raising his bow.
Okay, if he would start to do something, he would raise his bow.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess Lloyd will just kind of lift up. He'll take one hand out of his pocket and lift it up, and a small fireball will just appear in his hand. And he says, "This is your last chance to let us through."
1 second here.
Zack will tell the guard, the one that Dowroc went and got, he would tell him to go back kind of to where he was, or at least get back to try to stay out of trouble.
Johan, Zack, and Lloyd, roll a wisdom DC save, please.
Okay.
You all get a +5 too, because you're within 10 feet of Zack.
Okay. So I got a 32. A 32.
It was on 16 and then rolled to a dang 3. Lloyd got 17. Zack only got a 12.
Zack.
Mm-hmm.
As Lloyd is saying that, you feel a darkening in the room, like
light or like a presence.
Like a presence.
Okay.
And you look forward at Bulwark, and you're like, you just see him, like his eyes go red, and you're just like, oh shit.
Is he like looking like he's getting ready to like charge or something, or is he just like
he's like this, like spreading out and like a presence to you,
okay,
like a darkening presence to you, and you are frightened of him.
Great.
Oh,
cool.
Oh. Too bad I'm not a higher level where I'm immune to fright.
Yeah, that would be really nice. All right, I'm gonna say we don't have time for this, and I'm gonna whistle, and Todd is going to charge at Lycos. And while that's happening, I'm going to Misty step backwards.
Like out of the room, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Todd attacks Lycos. Because right now he's the biggest ranged threat that I can see, and that's more pressing than anything else.
Yeah.
Lycos is going to, or Lycos himself? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lycos is going to use a reaction to make that attack at disadvantage.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it misses then.
Yes.
All right. Are we just on initiative at this point, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Dowroc is actually going to make a saving throw because he is in
What, the fear?
Yeah, within the fears, and Dowroc is afraid of him also.
Great.
Ah.
Great.
That's not good because we just have disadvantage on everything until we break his frightening at
And you
least.
can't move closer to him either, which is going to be annoying for Zack.
Yes.
Especially if the others stay near him.
Well, technically, the creature can't willingly move. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I didn't know if it would stop you just physically. Like, could I Misty Step as an example? But probably not, because you're still frightened. It doesn't specify the type of movement, so yeah. Oh, I could just be the fairy fire guy this round. I can hit all three of them. Cue the battle music.
Yeah, the new episode should have gone up like 15 minutes ago.
Ooh,
It's
that should have been the town one, wasn't it? The mind flayer.
yeah, the first part of the town one was last week, and then this is the actual encounter with the mind flayer this week.
I think that was probably over my best part of the story. I think I did, and that was just like a side one. Technically, but I don't know. I like that one.
Well, some fantasy games, the best part are the side quests,
Well,
like
true.
like Skyrim. The Skyrim main quest is bog standard and boring, but it has some fantastic side quests.
All right, it is Lloyd up first.
What's the order?
Lloyd,
Johan
I will let you know when turns are over.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Here, real quick
Let's see.
before we start proper, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
You didn't think Cerberus would be a 3-man group, now did you?
I did not. I mean, it makes sense because it's Cerberus, so it's like a 3-headed dog. I like that.
I guess Todd should have rolled. Was entering combat. I didn't know how far Todd was away for frightening presence.
Oh, did Megan roll?
Megan is far enough away that unless she's up one.
Yeah, she's
I don't
kind
know.
of hovering next to Igo, was what I was thinking.
Okay.
So yeah, she would be fun then.
Because that's at the start of combat. Within 30 feet.
Does Todd need to roll?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead and roll for Todd.
Okay. You got a 20.
He's good.
Okay, cool. That was
DC.
that was my high roll of the battle. So that's that.
You needed
Thank
to. It's a DC of 15 to
Okay.
stop it.
Okay, cool.
And it's only used during that one instance of entering combat.
All right.
So
All right.
All right, so Lloyd will go first, I guess.
Incinerate them, Lloyd.
Well, Todd's standing right there.
I can resurrect him. It's fine.
So Lloyd kind of closes his eyes for a second as the fight starts, and as he opens them, actually he's gonna move. As he gets over there, he'll open his eyes, and you see that his eyes are pure black, and you see
Neat.
darkness start to come off of him and fill a 15-foot radius around him in total darkness.
Neat.
And so he has the darkness spell, and so technically Bulwark is not in line of sight anymore. So for the moment, Zack is not, but he's also, it's darkness. It's magical darkness too, so dark vision can't see through it. You do see them two firebolt shoot in the direction of Bulwark, and Lloyd makes a firebolt spell with advantage against him since he cannot see him. And he gets a 23 to hit. And he does 11 fire damage.
Brady.
And that is Lloyd's turn. Well, actually, after he does that, 5, 10, 15, because he can move next to people if they can't see him, and they won't provoke attack of opportunities. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So he'll move there, so he still has all four of the group in darkness.
Yes. The frightening is lasts for 1 minute.
Jeez, oh Pete, so it's the whole fight.
That's great. That's
Well, basically the
insane.
whole
You
fight.
can roll at the end of your turns to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is Johan's turn.
Cool. Johan is going to cast Summon Beast, which I have not done yet. I was planning to debut it during the Lloyd fight, but that ended up going different than I expected. To summon a Beast of the Land, and I'm going to summon it. I'm just going to do original picture Todd in it.
Yeah.
It's going to summon there. And as long as there's another ally within 5 feet of its target, he has advantage from pack tactics.
Okay.
So
They'll cancel each other.
yeah, it'll cancel out
So-
the disadvantage from darkness. And he is going to make a maul attack against Bulwark. Okay, so he's basically another Todd.
Okay.
So
Does this one get stronger?
this one gets stronger based on the level that I cast it at. So
Gotcha.
it'll actually still be fairly viable late game, which is cool. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
9 piercing damage. And then I'm going to activate my runic oak armor while I command Todd to attack Lycos. He would be at disadvantage though, right?
He would, so you'd have to target Bulwark unless... Bulwark you would get regular roll.
Yeah, I'll attack Bulwark. We'll whittle him down. 17 to hit.
Hit Lycos.
No, this is Bulwark. This is Bulwark.
Yeah, I switched it.
Misses.
Okay.
Ah.
It gives us a good idea of what his AC is then. That's my turn.
18. Okay.
Your turn. It is Talara's turn.
Uh-oh. She's in darkness.
Yeah, so
It's a 15-foot radius from Lloyd, so...
yeah, that means any magic that requires you to see the target she can't use right now.
Correct. Unless she has also magical dark vision.
Yeah, I think technically I would have had to summon the beast like
Well, he would have summoned probably back
like
and then
here,
moved
and
up.
then he moved up. But yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, Bulwark didn't move, so he knew where he was. I mean, and she can obviously just move out of darkness.
Is it that space?
It's
20 foot?
so it's
she's kind of on the edge of it, right?
yeah. So it's like here.
Oh,
It's like it's a 15-foot radius in every direction of Lloyd. Well, hold on, is it 15, right?
so she can't.
Let
No,
me-
Lloyd is in the darkness.
Yeah, Lloyd's in darkness, so you can't target him with line of sight things.
Okay.
But Zack can.
Lara is going to go there.
All right.
And she's going to smile and wink at Zack. And as she does, you see her spark coming from her eyes. And she is going to do a spontaneous burst.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Turn Talara can cause a burst of flames to erupt from her body, dealing 3d6 fire damage to all creatures within 10 feet of her. She can choose to exclude specific creatures from this effect.
So she can not hit Bulwark. Is it a save or she just does 3d6?
She just does 3d6, but that's going to be her action. This is once per turn, and then take her actions to do.
Gotcha.
So 11 damage to Zack and the Beast. Fire damage.
Okay.
Next up is Zack.
All right. Since Zack is cannot see Bulwark anymore, he no longer is frightened of him for now.
Zack.
Yeah.
Start of turn. Fiery presence kicks in.
Oh, okay.
Eludes an aura of heat. Creatures that start their turn within 10 feet of her take 1d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So the beast will Zack take
Well, it'd be me right now, and then whenever the beast goes again.
5 fire damage.
Okay. So Zack is going to move here.
He is on fire.
I am on fire, so I will move there, and I will activate my channel divinity, Fury of the Tides, and then I will make a attack at Talara. 19 to hit.
Definitely hit.
Okay. So it does 13 force damage, and then I push her 10 feet into the beast, which deals... So really she doesn't move, but she takes an additional 5 bludgeoning damage because she hit something.
So total damage?
So total damage would have been 13 force, 5 bludgeoning. So 18.
8 damage.
And then he will attack again.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Oh, I already rolled again, sorry. I got 19 again. So that one does 11 force damage.
11 force damage.
And he will expend a first level spell slot and Divine Smite that one.
Okay.
And where's it? There it is. He does an additional, hey, max roll, 16 radiant damage.
Good.
Oh boy.
Good. She's already annoying me.
And then that is Zack's turn. Do I make another save for the frightened?
Yep.
Okay. That's wisdom?
Yep.
23.
You are no longer... You feel more comfortable. That you've gone...
I'm like, yes.
Out of eyesight. You were safe in the fight.
Alright. That is Zack's turn.
It is Lycos' turn.
Oh.
Lycos.
He's blinded, or he's in darkness, remember?
He is in darkness, which is the perfect place for him to be.
Oh, does he have magical dark vision?
No, he's just
Oh, he just likes the darkness.
like the hidden.
Okay.
Lycos can use... You don't feel his presence anymore.
Oh, so like he disappeared?
Like it is nearly invisible when in dim light or darkness.
Of course. Okay.
I did not plan for that. Where's the darkness at?
So it's 15 feet, so 5, so it's here and in a circle this way.
Okay.
So here to here and then circle connect.
Because Todd no longer senses him, he's going to move over here. And then change between the 20.
If he moves there, though, he leaves the darkness. Just FYI.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, he does that, but
Okay.
he's going to shoot Zack
Oh, okay.
because he is, it's going to be considered a sneak attack because Talar is next to him. 21.
21. Yep, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have any. No, I don't. Okay.
You don't have
hidden. Would that be considered hidden? I'm guessing it would be considered hidden if Zack knew.
What, Lycos?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he popped out of darkness and then shot him, so yeah. I guess. Yeah. Let's see how much damage. 40 damage.
20 damage.
Oh, okay. 20 damage. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to go back here into the darkness.
Also, darkness is here.
Oh,
yeah,
darkness.
he'd have to go like
Oh, yeah.
he'd have to go like one space further over.
Okay. He can't. That's a speed. It's 30 feet.
Okay.
So,
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? He was at 4. So yeah, he would.
Yeah,
just,
He was here, so
if
he
he sees
did.
somebody, he would take a shot.
okay.
Okay.
And then split back into
Okay.
the darkness.
Yeah, who's next?
Okay.
Next
Wow.
is Megan.
Zach really wishes his shield spell would work right now.
Yeah.
That would have helped.
The shield spell didn't work?
He's holding the boomerang shield at the moment, so he doesn't have Warcaster, so he can't shield spell because he's holding a shield. So
Megan is going to,
and technically it's Warlock powered.
Yeah, true.
But never mind.
Megan is going to
Like it's just like it's free real estate.
activate her animated shield with a bonus action. And run up to Talara.
Ooh.
Yeah, take her down.
Kind of end up there. Because she seems the squishiest, like it might be the quickest one to take out.
Yeah.
And she's going to...
When I hit her for 30-something damage already.
She's going to... How far did she move with that? In case I kill her with this hit. And attacks with her longsword with Booming Blade. And gets a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Doing...
Yeah.
Less damage than I would like. 10 damage total. And then she's going to expend her action surge.
Oh.
To attack again.
Zack and Megan are just beating the hell out of Talara.
Yeah, well, screw Talara. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
I think that hits.
For 7 damage.
Booming Blade.
No Booming Blade that time.
Was it 6?
Okay.
How much damage?
Can I do that actually? Can I Booming Blade again?
You can Booming Blade.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Booming Blade again.
Stack if she moves. Yeah.
Yeah, Booming Blade again.
Double stack.
So another 4 damage on top of that.
So 7 and 4.
Yeah.
She's bloody.
Cool.
Yeah. Now Megan's going to take fire damage, though, because we're within...
Yeah, well, she's pretty used to that.
Well, actually, she'll just do her little burst thing probably again and hit everybody. Maybe.
It is Bulwark's turn, if that is end of Megan.
Yeah, that's the end of Megan's turn.
Can Bulwark cannot see Todd? Or this Beast?
He can't see anybody right now, because he's in darkness. He'd have to move out of the darkness to actually... Because, he can't technically see Todd or the Beast. Now, granted, you could DM it and say he knows that they did move.
Yeah, like he'd still be able to attack.
He'd have disadvantage on him. So, that's his choice. Or he can move out of darkness and, go up to Zack or something. Because then he'd be out, or Megan, either one. He'd be out of the darkness at that point.
Yeah, yes, Bulwark should leave the darkness. That would be a very good idea.
Lloyd can see, correct?
Yes, so Lloyd can see perfectly fine in the darkness that he made.
And the Beast, if I moved here...
He does not get an opportunity attack.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's just gonna...
The giant Minotaur standing on a pew.
Well, he's enabling the pew. He's crushing. He's literally smacking the pew with his axe. And he saw the look in Zack's eyes when he saw him, and he smiled. So he's going to attack Zack.
Okay.
If only there was somebody nearby who could insult him at just the right moment.
He is going to attack with the great axe and roll a natural 1.
Oh, yeah. So how are we doing this? That just adjacent characters get opportunity attacks, or what?
Yeah, it's up to you. Can change however you want. You can make it do nothing. You can.
Let's just see the severity. Rolled a 10.
Was that on 100 or?
It just does. Yeah.
Okay.
Does nothing.
Okay, he just misses.
It just misses.
Okay.
Second attack, Zack.
Oh, damn it. This is where he crits his revenge.
11 misses.
Sweet. Block it again. Ping. Okay.
Let me take a look. Make sure nothing is... You can't do anything else. Yep, that is it for Bulwark. He kind of just snorts. You just see steam coming out of his nostrils.
Pissed off. The Dowroc's turn.
It is the Dowroc's turn, but Dowroc is frightened of Bulwark.
Oh yeah, he still is, isn't he?
Still shoot him in the face.
He's there, and he's going to shoot him
in the face.
As a reminder, if you're within 10 feet of Zack at the end of your turn, you'll get a +5 to your frightened saving throw.
He can't move closer because...
Oh yeah, never mind. You're right. Never mind.
He can't move any closer.
Yep.
Shoot Bulwark because he's... Ooh, not a critical.
No, not quite.
Ooh, but he got good damage.
Who are you hitting, Bulwark or Talara?
Bulwark.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense, because he's afraid of Bulwark. You'd want to get rid of him.
Just doing some math.
Love math. Math is the best.
Almost.
So close.
Is this with disadvantage too?
What disadvantage? Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
I was like,
that's with
dang.
disadvantage. Yeah, he rolled a 18 and a 19, so that was the first damage. So,
Okay.
let's go ahead and go disadvantage for the second roll.
I mean, I'm glad Nick's getting high rolls for Dowroc and not Bulwark.
Yes, that is great.
He missed the second shot, though. He misses a second shot, though.
Okay.
Okay, well that's still damage. That's good.
Igo is not afraid.
Nope. Igo ain't afraid of nothing.
2, 3, 4. Go to Talara and swing at Talara. That hits for 9 damage on Talara.
She dead yet?
I'll tell you what, Talara's gonna hurt next turn. Because she's gonna blow up everyone that's right within 5 feet. 4 of our people are there.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Whatever.
All right. That it brings up to Lloyd's turn.
All right, Lloyd is going to use he's going to cast Antagonize at Bulwark. So Bulwark makes a Wisdom saving throw. If this works, it'll be cool.
I hope it does. I like cool things, and also Bulwark getting his ass kicked.
Wisdom. Nope, that's not him. There it is. It works.
Sweet. All right. So first off, where'd it go? There it is. So first off, he takes 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
And he must immediately use his reaction to make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of him. So he is going to attack Talara.
Okay.
Yeah, kill Talara. I hate Talara.
Crit. Damn it.
This is...
Dang.
They're a little bit too... Talara knows his little ticks. She knows his anger. She's seen it before and just knows what he's going to do. That look in his eye and...
Like, get away.
like
dodges out of the, like wide-eyed and then just dodges out of the way.
Well, you don't have a reaction this turn now, so that's something, I guess.
Yeah, you can move away from him and stuff. Lloyd is then going to... He's actually going to move up here and then end his turn. Oh, did Dowroc do a saving throw for frightened?
Oh. He crit.
Yeah.
He's no longer.
Yeah.
If it bleeds, I shouldn't be afraid of it. He says.
He
got that good shot in, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, it can bleed."
All right. My turn.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna move over here. Actually, let me check range on that real quick. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna move there. Actually, I'll move like there. I don't want to get close to these guys. And
You have runic oak armor.
yeah, I don't. That doesn't protect me from random flame explosions.
I'm trying to think of how many times that you've used the armor that you've actually used the disadvantage roll. It's only been like, what, once?
Twice, maybe.
Twice?
And I will cast Heat Metal on Bulwark.
Ah, there it is.
So, he takes 9 fire damage. And makes a Constitution saving throw.
9 equals Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution 16 saving throw. And if he fails it, he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Oh, nice.
12.
Okay.
Yeah. So he does no reactions and he has disadvantage.
Yep. And then, start of his turn, roll that d6 of Talara's for the beast.
Well, the beast.
Oh yeah.
4 fire.
All right,
damage.
the beast dies.
Okay.
So Todd is going to
It's going better than I thought it would be. This is fun.
attempt to attack Lycos with disadvantage, I guess. Because I mean
Okay.
that's really all he can do.
Oh, it's because Lloyd's screwing everybody over
Yeah.
up there.
Actually, hold on. Do I have a bonus action I want to do?
Yeah.
Do I have any bonus actions? I don't really have any bonus actions. Okay.
Should have thought about giving
fine.
like Lycos the magic sight too.
All right. So Todd misses horribly.
17?
Yeah, that's a
17.
3 and a 14. So the 3.
Oh, you just rolled 2d. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check. Yeah, that misses.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a 12 total.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn, I guess.
It is Talara's turn.
Fun.
Let me see how many there are.
And boom goes the dynamite.
3 people. 3 people. Actually, she's going to do something different.
I don't like
Are
that.
you just trying to be nice?
No.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be much worse. Okay.
It's going to be much worse.
Gotcha.
Let me give me a second here.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, no. It's worse. It's so much worse. Yeah.
Let me take what this does here.
I don't like how long this is taking. Making it worse having to wait.
She places, kind of strokes Zack's chin, and then puts her hand on Megan's chest and says, "You guys would make a lovely couple." And then she casts burning hands on Igo, Megan, and Zack.
Ah.
Gross.
I always forget. Is this an attack roll or is this a save?
Burning hands is a save.
Okay.
Dex save throw.
Yeah.
Hey, we all get +5.
Alright.
Zack. Dex save.
15 for Megan.
17 for Zack.
Let me see here. Dex DC 15.
Okay.
Okay, so 15.
So
okay.
Megan saves,
Yeah.
Zack saves. Now we just need to know if Igo saves.
We still take half damage, don't we, on burning hands?
Yeah.
Igo does not save.
That sucks. Well, at least he's the one that can come back to life in a minute. So.
So 6 fire damage for the ones that saved.
It's not bad.
And 12 fire for... It's pretty much the same damage. I just wanted to make some flair to it.
No, I gotcha. Zack is bloody, technically.
Okay.
That one freaking shot. Oh yeah, I forgot. Johan took 20 damage. No wonder he's back.
Yeah, he's back there hiding,
I forgot about that.
nursing his poor hand, trying to get the arrow out of it.
Ah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Talara has an ability called Flaming Burst, so it has additional 2d6 damage to her fire spells.
Okay.
So we'll take additional 4 for the ones who saved.
Okay. Ow.
It could be worse, honestly.
I mean, yeah, but all
Still
right.
not great, but you know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, did Bulwark take his booming blade damage? I forgot about that. He moved, didn't he? He went around the edge, didn't he? Because he was in front of Igo, I thought, wasn't he? Oh no, never mind. Megan booming blade at Talara. Never mind.
That is Talara's turn. So it goes to
Zack.
Zack's. Zack,
All right.
please take 1d6 fire damage.
No,
Fire damage.
I will not.
No.
All right. Zack is going to hit Talara with a longsword. Just straight up. That's it. Just right in the face.
Oh.
He is going to precise strike it, so he gets advantage on it.
Okay.
A 24 to hit.
Yeah.
He
Killer.
does
Killer.
10 force. Oh, sorry, 15 total force damage.
Killer.
Okay, give me 1 second.
She's the most annoying so far. I don't like her.
And then I will strike again. And let me make sure I check. Precise strike. There it is. I will attack again, just normally though. And I will crit her.
Oof.
And I will do 13 force damage.
You're gonna just
and
vaporize
I will do
her.
a smite. And I will do a smite.
13. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Unless I just killed her, but I will smite though as well.
Okay.
So the smiting damage dealt an additional 22 radiant damage. And my Fury of the Tide kicks in and I push her back 10 feet. And if she hits an object, which this pew is there, she takes 5 additional bludgeoning damage.
Dear Lord.
She is unconscious.
Cool.
Boom. And Zack is going to move away because Bulwark cannot attack of opportunity him. And he's gonna kind of slink back just a sec to kind of regroup his health because it's a little low.
And boom goes the Dynasmite.
And yes, boom goes Dynasmite. That ends Zack's turn.
Kind of screams and hits her head on the pew. knocks her.
Oh, actually, wait. You know what? Screw it. Nah. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it. As a bonus action, yeah, Zack will go back to here, and then he is actually going to cast a spell. Boom.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yep.
Boom. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a bonus action.
It is a bonus, and I will summon it. I think it's this far, isn't it? Yes. Oh, 60 feet. So yeah, I'll put him right there. And he is going to attack Bulwark.
Neat.
And he will get a 25 to hit. I'm assuming that hits, and it does 9 force damage.
Beautiful.
And that is Zack's turn.
Alright, now it's that sneaky little asshole's turn.
Oh, like a...
Yeah, screw that guy. You shot my hand, rude asshole. All I was trying to do was defend myself.
He's done the most damage out of any of them, because he hit both Zack and Johan for 20 damage. I mean, here's a question. Could you, in theory, just spiritual weapon inside of a room, shut the door, and then just the sword kill everybody?
Yes.
Because they can't target the sword.
It's an incredibly broken spell. Like, I think some people would argue that you would have to be able to see them in order to direct it to follow them.
That's fair.
But
probably.
Also I don't know. I guess that would depend on that would be a ruling call. If it's a small enough room, it doesn't matter.
Is there advantage? It's Lycos' turn. Give me 1 moment here.
Yep,
it's Lycos' turn. Lycos kind of peeks out
You'd have,
And he sees Talara on the ground, and he's like,
he'd have to
No!
He'd have to go one more square to peek out of the darkness because where Lloyd is.
he's like, no. Or does he even see Talara with the darkness?
He wouldn't. She'd be under darkness.
Yeah, Talara got knocked into the darkness.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Now,
he's gonna take a shot. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you could technically just say, like, she flew into the darkness and literally is not making any noise, so he can he can assume that she is down.
Talara? Then he's going to take a shot at Megan because that's the first person he sees.
All right.
No.
Oh, 13.
That bounces off of her animated shield.
And she's going to take another shot.
Anime shield?
15 misses.
What is that one?
No. 15. He misses.
1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. What's going on? What's happening?
Lycos' turn.
Okay.
Lycos.
Yeah, that's Lycos.
Into the darkness. That is his turn. It is Megan's turn.
Okay.
Megan.
She is. Check something. Okay, so she is going to kind of shift here so that Bulwark is kind of between her and that guy that just shot her. And then she is going to channel her fighting spirit. Now, what she's going to do, what she's actually going to do, she's going to rage. She's pissed. So she's gonna summon up her rage, and yeah, she's gonna attack Bulwark and miss him horribly. Okay, that is her turn then. Great.
And that is still active on him, so he has disadvantage on attacks, correct?
Yeah.
And he saves at the end of the turn or beginning of the turn? End of the turn.
He'll repeat the save. He'll repeat the save if I burn him again in my next turn.
Oh, okay. So it just ends at the end of your turn?
Yeah, it ends at the start of my next turn.
Okay. He is going to definitely attack her. But this
choice. He's gonna definitely attack her.
And then Igo is going to make it at super disadvantage for the first one. 13 misses. 19 for the second.
That might hit. Let me check something real quick. She is going to...
Or 20... It'll be proficiency, so it'll be 22. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. That just hits.
Yeah.
God dang it. I really want to show off this ability, but everybody keeps getting high enough rolls that it doesn't matter.
Plus... Let me check something. That is 17 damage.
It is... Are you accounting for rage or not?
That would be... 17 plus 5 by 2 be 8. 8 damage.
Very good. Yep. I mean, not... You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
He's gonna stand there.
Okay. Dowroc's turn
then? Gonna move next to Zack. 2, 3... Actually, Bulwark is gonna... I guess gonna go there. Get away from spiritual weapon.
Not for long.
Well, I know that. Well, Dowroc is move out of sight of Dowroc, but Dowroc's gonna move up and within sight and shoot at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blow his head off.
23. That will hit. 10 damage. And then Dowroc's gonna try again. He says as I lose, that's what it is. Dowroc's gonna shoot again. For 15
Nice.
Then he's going to helm them. Want them there, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, anywhere's fine. Doesn't matter.
No, I was going to move him here, but he'll be in Zack's way.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the better spot where he is right there.
That hit 11 damage. And he is bloody after that.
Yeah.
It is back to top of the round.
Alright.
Lloyd's turn.
Oh, snap. Alright. Lloyd's not too happy with the with Lycos. So he is going to create a flame blade in his hand.
Yeah.
And he is going to just freaking go up next to him and slash him with a flame blade. That's a 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And it does 12 fire damage. And then he is going to spend 2 sorcery points and quicken his firebolt cantrip. So he is going to firebolt him in the face. Oh, he did. Crit.
Oh.
And he does an additional 24 fire damage to him.
Damn.
Okay.
Glad he's on our side now. Jesus. Alright. So,
Johan.
Johan is going to squeeze through here. He's going to bonus action do more damage to Bulwark. Screw that guy.
Oh, heat metal, that's right.
6 fire damage, and he rolls another con save.
He does not succeed.
Good. That's what we want. He's going to expend his other wild shape to summon Crispy here. And then Crispy's going to fly over next to Todd. And he's going to fiery teleport. Actually, let's put him here, because if he goes there and then does it, he'll do a fire attack on Lycos too. He teleports himself and Todd back here. And Lycos has to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Gets a 13.
Alright, so he takes 4 fire damage, and then Todd is going to
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second.
okay.
He has advantage on dex saves,
Okay.
so he gets 17.
Okay, so he does not take fire damage. But then Todd is going to charge at him and do a charge attack. With...
And he's going to go invasive, and he's going to make that attack disadvantage.
It's a crit.
Yeah!
So...
Wait, so he got double crit?
No, but he has advantage from Lloyd. So it balances out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it does 16 damage, and he has to make a... what would it be? Hold on, let me double check. DC 16 strength saving throw, or he's knocked prone.
16. Just a straight up roll. 17.
Alright, he's fine. Alright, and that is my turn.
Guess whose turn it is it? Talara's.
Talara is going to roll a death saving.
Alright, I'm going to move the spiritual weapon as a bonus action up to Lycos. Would he have advantage if he moves here? I mean, it's a spell attack, so I guess not.
No,
it's not space.
Yeah, it's not a creature.
Alright, I'll do the spiritual weapon attack on him. And I only get a 15, so probably missed.
Lycos, sorry.
Yeah, on Lycos, yeah.
15.
Oh, okay, I do hit. Okay. It will deal 11 force damage to him.
He is bloody.
I forget, was Bulwark bloodied?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? Against better judgment of I should probably heal, I'm gonna go there, and I am going to instead just slash at Bulwark instead. Because, that's how I roll. I will precision strike one of the first attack, though. So let's spend that. And advantage. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And I will get 14 force damage. Oh, no, sorry. 14 plus... I didn't add the precision. 22 force damage, sorry, total. And then I will strike him again without precision strike. And, I only got 11. Damn it. Well, I would have pushed him on the first one, but I didn't. I thought I was going to hit him on the second. That would have just pushed him back. But anyway, that ends Zack's turn.
Zack Lycos' turn. Bit of a pickle. It's been a bit of a pickle.
A little bit.
Let me see. Disengage. Is that only one person?
No,
Yeah.
you can just move without provoking.
Okay. So he's going to take the disengage action. 5, 6, and he's going to move over here. That's his turn.
Oh, okay.
He's going to swap out his bow for a short sword.
Okay. Crispy's like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Nice to meet you. I'm Crispy.
Second. Birds can talk.
And soon you will be as well.
Birds can talk. What?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
It is Megan's turn.
So she is going to continue raging because it's good. And this time she's going to channel her fighting spirit to give herself advantage on her next attack. And then, with advantage against Bulwark, get only a 15 to hit. She's not doing great.
Under my guys.
That is her turn, unfortunately, because she's not high enough level to have extra attack yet. Well, she's not high enough level in either of the things that she gets it in yet.
Forward turn. He says his friendly punching bag has returned. And he's going to attack Zack.
That's gonna hurt.
Lyco has
Deflecting.
So it's
Okay.
going to be at a -2. A 1, but it's not a critical miss. It's just a 1. Then he takes another chop.
Alright, hold on. He's attacking
4.
attacking Zack again. Hold on.
Yeah.
I forget, did he fail his...
Yeah,
he failed the heat metal, right?
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. He's fine. He's got disadvantage. I just never want him to have a regular attack again because I hate him.
So it's
You hate these three so much.
Well, they're assholes. Screw them. They're in my way.
4 and a 3 and a 3 and something else. So that's his turn.
Alright.
Sweet.
It is Dowroc's turn.
Yep.
Dowroc's gonna keep laying the bullets in.
Laying the bullets in.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it again. Move up here. Definitely hit. But the 10 damage. That's not him. And then Igo's turn. Crits.
Yeah. There's a lot of crits in this fight.
And 13 damage. Okay. Top of the round, Lloyd.
He is going to go right there, and he's going to flame sword Lycos right in the head.
It's so mean. Get another crit. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Now you know the pain. He gets a 17 to hit.
It hits.
It deals 11 fire damage. And you know what? Well, actually, no. That's his turn. Never mind.
Okay.
So it's looking like you guys have got Bulwark handled. So I'm gonna drop concentration on heat metal as I run over here.
Is Lycos and Crispy, are they next to a door or a wall, or just so we know?
That's an open path.
Okay.
It's open. Okay. All right.
He's kind of go over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over there, and I'm gonna cast. Do I want to do that? Actually, let me think for a second.
Kind of find a hiding spot over here in the
No, I actually don't think I'm going to do that. Do I want to drop concentration on heat metal then? That's the question. I actually don't, so I'm going to heat metal again for another... Jeez, 13 damage. And he has to make another con save.
Dowroc is at... Oops, I didn't mean to delete him. He's at 0 HP. He's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Pause.
Uh-oh.
You hear like an announcement. Lycos, that's enough. Dwarf's down. You guys can stop now. And Lycos is like looking around, seeing Bulwark and Laura down, and he's just like, God.
To be clear, he's also looking at my blade was about to strike him too, so.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of people running after him, so he wasn't going to make it far.
Nope.
And he kind of puts his weapons down, raises his hand.
What does this voice sound like? Masculine, feminine? Do I recognize them at all?
It's masculine. You don't recognize it.
Does it sound like a voice that's actually coming from somebody, or is it like a?
It's from somebody. It's like it's kind of like you look around and you kind of see like things on the ceiling that could like magical devices that could like an announcement system, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then you representatives of Lloyd, please proceed to the east, and you see that like some of the guards are coming in, and they kind of like just arrest. They take control of Lycos and put his arms behind his back. And once they're streaming in, like the official unclothed guards or the ununiformed guards come in through the lobby and entrance and just arrest the Cerberus crew. He says, please proceed to the right or to the left of the caverns through this path here. I'm able to unlock the mechanism from the lobby to the first floor to the first block, and then we can talk from there.
I asked the guards. I say, are you sure you'll be able to handle these three?
So the guards kind of look and say, well, there's enough of us, and we have certain restraints to handle pretty much any resistance. And then you look and see he has like those like restraints they put on Bane. They're just like look like super strong with the bars in the back.
Yeah.
In the middle, that's what they put on Bulwark.
Okay, that works then. All right, so I say then, yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
I assume we're all coming. That's why I'm just moving everybody.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, you can't like highlight a group of tokens and like.
It'd be
move
nice
them.
if you could.
All right. So.
And there's like an open doorway there now, right?
Yeah, there's an open doorway here.
It
doesn't look like it. It looks like a doorway, but it's kind of looks like more of a let's see. I'm trying to explain this. How do I explain it? Yeah, it just looks like an open door, like a cell, like a prison door where it's barred and things like that. But you sense
I'll send
different kind of energy.
Send unkindness through first, just to make sure there's nothing waiting to ambush us on the other side.
Unkindness. These. Wait 1 second. I think that's what I got rid of. Standing in front of the door within 30 feet. Unkindness sees this figure with a sword on the ground, just waiting. He's in a relaxed position, but he sees the crow.
I'll have unkindness kind of hover there, and I'll talk through him since he can mimic voices. I'll say, what guarantee do we have that you aren't just going to attack us when we come through?
I stopped Lycos for continuing. That's what...
Lycos couldn't have continued much longer anyway, but we need to move forward, so... I'll be right back, guys.
To say, does Johan describe what he sees?
I assume he does, but he usually does describe it. But I'm trying to think of a way how to role play in to get warlock powers back, because all he has to do is worship another deity, and then technically he can re-unlock his power.
The Raven Queen is the
Yes, the Raven Queen is
the goddess of death. She controls the darkness.
What about the sword name the Thealden, the Moon Star?
Yeah.
I don't know. I did like, hey, create a list of, because I went to like the actual Elvish dictionary and was looking up the different things and trying to like break them down and put them together and all this other stuff, and it was like, I can't, yeah, I'm having so much like, it's all in a name, Thealden, the Moon Star. I still can't decide what feat. I'm torn between 2 feats for whenever we get to that point where you're like, you said there was somewhere that we'd be able to learn a feat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still torn between 2 of them because I don't know if I want to do a Warcaster feat or if I want to take one that bumps my Constitution up so I can get more health, since Zack seems to be the magnet of damage. The feat that I'm actually really thinking about taking, it's called Remarkable Recovery.
Yeah.
+1 con, but here's the kicker, right? When I don't know if you've seen the feat already. When you restore health with a spell, class, or item other than that feat, you can add your con modifier to the hit points restored. Well, lay on hands out of combat, I can literally restore 1 HP and then add my con to it and then do it again and then do it again.
That's crazy.
And so at least to Zack, he can technically heal 5 HP per 1 point of lay on hands when he's not in combat. So it's kind of like a way to fully heal, since he seems to get hit quite a bit.
Johan reveal the
describe. Yeah, I'm going to describe it. I'll describe his appearance, his attitude, like his like stance and stuff, and I'll say we need to move forward. What do you guys think?
Oh, hello. I say let's go. Well, Lloyd, or Zack says, let's go. We got no other choice, so let's do it.
For you. You see a figure.
Everyone's got to like.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm just moving all the characters.
Oh. And that statue is not there. It's
the spider statue.
Yeah, the spider statue is not there. You can put everybody around the statue. He's probably just standing in where the statue is. So I'll go ahead.
Should be everybody. Did we come in from the south?
Yeah, you came in from the south.
Okay. Oh, as we go in, Zack is gonna heal himself with with his lay on hand or his healing hands first.
Yeah, it's exactly where I placed him. So cool.
Yeah, I think as we're walking, Johan will probably do a cure wounds, probably on himself and Megan.
Yeah, and then
that's Zack a couple slots. So him first.
Zack will lay on hands his whole pull to himself because that fight hurt.
Yeah. Better than it was.
All right. I'm most of the way healed, so okay.
Welcome, friend. Looks you guys over. You're shuffling in, and I would like to apologize on behalf of my captains. There was not expecting them to rebel the way they did. They were always kind of a more harder hand than I did regarding the staff and prisoners.
And you said he looks like he just has a sword in the ground? He's not like actively.
Yeah, he.
Does he look intimidating? Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say.
He's released like when you guys finally came in. He kind of released the sword and kind of gave a bow.
Okay.
Like not a deep bow, but like a bow of recognition.
So I ask. So you want to get things back to normal then?
That is correct.
Then how would we go about doing that? Where do we go from here?
Well, this floor, it should be a safe place. This floor we call Limbo. It is a place for non-aggressive prisoners.
The ones who are about to be fully rehabilitated and sent back out, right?
Correct. I am Lieutenant Seraphel. I watch over the lobby in the first floor.
And I take it you don't know if any of the other staff here has switched sides on you.
Those three seem to be the ones I could not control as they watched the lobby.
So, were those three originally from the lobby floor, or did they come from a different level?
They monitored the first floor in the lobby. They seemed a little more worked up than usual, and I was fearing for the inmates, so I sent them to the lobby to make sure that nobody past the first floor would get past them. But it seems that I was wrong in my judgment, and they attacked the regular staff trying to leave.
Walk up to him and say, well, I think everybody's been wrong in their judgment before. If you really are serious in helping us, then some time to lick our wounds would be appreciated.
Here, like I said, is a safe place. No inmates will try to harm you here, and with all of you here, plus me, we can definitely take care of any kind of second floor escapees trying to come up. The second floor is the female ward. The twins down on the second floor should be able to handle any kind of ruckus that happens there, but...
So when you say twins, are you referring to to the guards watch the second floor?
It is brother and sister.
Oh, okay.
But they should be able to curtail any kind of... Plus, I think all the guards were rushed into the second floor from the first floor. Everything should be able to be handled down there.
What can you tell us about these twins, just so we have some idea of what's shielding us?
They're both tieflings. One is a cleric, and the other has a mastery over swordsmanship.
Interesting. They sound capable enough. All right. Then we should probably... I don't know. Do we think...
Do we want to rest real fast?
Do we want like a real rest or a short rest?
I guess I'll ask the...
Yeah. How much time do we have?
I'll just say, like, we were told by Trevor that time passes differently down here. Obviously, taking care of this prison break is happening in real time, or, at a certain pace. What's the time difference between here and the lower floors?
Do we have time to sleep is the question, I guess.
That basically. Do we have time to rest, or do we have time for a short or a long rest?
Should be able to rest here, unless I specifically unlock the door to the second floor. There shouldn't be any kind of issues with somebody coming up.
So, I guess the question would be, as long as you're here,
they should not be able to
escape the prison.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
So I guess we're not necessarily in a huge rush then, because if they can't technically break out of this level, granted, unless a stronger one happens, but...
Well, in case that does, we should organize some kind of watch. That way there's a second pair of eyes on the situation all the time. But, otherwise, I think then we might as well rest as long as we can.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna kind of wander off at this point and try to find a spot.
Zack.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20 at disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage, okay. I got 2 12s, so 12.
Zack, in the back of your mind, you hear a familiar voice.
Oh, gross.
Shit.
Welcome to my home. Welcome to hell.
See? Oh, just
And
hell.
oh, fell. You notice, Zack, he gives you a stark, like his head immediately snaps to your attention.
You said this was the knight that was there?
Yes.
Or the guard? Okay.
Immediately looks into your direction. It seems before you can leave, you have some unfinished business here that I can help you with.
How so?
It seems your control of your business is lacking. And I have a bit of experience with this.
That I guess I'll do a I don't know what check it would be, but I guess I ask him. I was like, can you hear the voice that I just heard? Because I assume nobody else is reacting to it.
A familiar darkness is in your heart that I have experienced before.
Were you able to overcome it?
That is why I'm here. I am a prisoner as I am a warden. Trevor thought that I would be able to control things as I deposited myself in here.
So are you saying that in order to make it safe, you basically locked yourself into here being the guard for this place?
Well, he assigned me as the guard. He trusts me enough for that. But yes, I am self-inhabited in this place until I learn.
You're like one of those mental patients that checks themselves into the hospital.
Correct. But mine was a little bit more lost divinity.
Do I notice with the getup that he's on? Obviously, he either looks like a warrior or paladin or something. But with the divinity comment, I'm assuming he is a paladin or a cleric, I guess technically.
You and I have similar fates, as we have both failed in our conviction, and something's trying to worm its way into yours.
Well, how can you help me with that? Is what's causing this problem, is it something that you know where that is? Is it the same problem that you had? Or the same darkness?
Well, darkness just needs to be overcome through more conviction. So I want you to show me your conviction, as he walks over and takes up a fighting stance.
What the heck?
And that,
What
is, just curious, what is everyone else doing at this time?
All right, Johan's sitting in the corner over there listening to this. So he kind of tenses up, and Megan's going to put her hand on her sword.
and then you see him rise, and you see like a wall of skeletons just preventing anyone from interfering, encircling the fountain, encircling this base area.
So it's just me and him in there now?
I call over, I'm like, are you okay with this?
Okay, see, this makes way more sense. My map wasn't reloading, so it didn't look like any of this moved, and I'm like, oh, there he is. Okay. Zack responds, and he says, he just kind of takes a second, and he's looking at, is it Seraphel?
Yeah.
Right,
Sarah.
is that the name? Seraphel? Okay. So he looks at Seraphel, and he's kind of, I'm all right, don't worry, to Johan. And I guess Zack takes a fighting stance as well.
Let's go.
And that is where we'll end it from today.
Okay, cool.
See, now I know the feeling of stopping and being like, damn it.
And knowing is half the battle. or half the torture. That was good. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was good. I like the Cerberus guarding.
Yeah, that was cool.
The levels, and it was 3 different guys. Of course, Johan or John, I guess more often, he just seemed to despise all 3 of them right off the bat.
Well, I'm in a hurry.
You're in a hurry, but you're like, actually, let's take a long rest.
Well, yeah, you reminded him of the fact that time works differently here, so it's kind of like, whatever. I'll take a second.